Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. We got to talk about AI, right? It's everywhere these
It
days.
really is.
Well, today we're looking at how this whole AI craze is impacting one company in particular, Marvell Technology.
Interesting.
Yeah, these guys make chips, the brains, that power all sorts of AI applications. So they're right in the thick of things.
At the heart of it all.
Exactly. And we've got some pretty interesting financial analysis of Marvell's recent performance. And let's just say things aren't always what they seem on the surface.
Oh, this is going to be good.
So Marvell just released their latest earnings report. And guess what? They totally crushed expectations. Revenue of $1.82 billion, dollars, earnings per share hitting 60 cents.
Wow.
Yeah, they beat what all the analysts were predicting. You'd think that'd be cause for celebration, right?
Seems like a home run.
Right. But here's the thing. Despite this amazing performance, Marvell's stock actually dropped.
Wait, they did better than expected and the stock goes down? How does that even happen?
Yeah, I know. It seems a little crazy, right?
Definitely counterintuitive.
But it all comes down to the insane expectations surrounding AI right now.
Ah, okay.
Investors are so hyped up about AI's potential that anything less than, like, absolutely mind-blowing growth is seen as a letdown.
I see. So even though Marvell exceeded predictions, it wasn't enough to satisfy the AI hype train.
Exactly. And to really understand why those expectations were so high in the first place, you got to look at the bigger picture. We've seen some pretty incredible advancements in AI technology lately, right?
Yeah.
New applications popping up everywhere.
Mm.
Analysts were predicting massive, massive growth for companies like Marvell. And investors, they bought into that story hook, line, and sinker, and that drove stock prices way up.
Makes sense. Well, what was it specifically about Marvell's performance that spooked investors? Did they miss the mark somewhere?
Well, it seems like some of their big clients, like Amazon Web Services, Amazon's cloud platform,
Yeah.
they didn't buy as many AI chips as analysts had predicted.
Interesting. So that's a sign that maybe the super fast growth of the AI infrastructure market, like the data centers and networks that are needed to run all those AI applications, it might be slowing down a bit, at least for now.
So it's not just about Marvell then, right?
Hmm.
It could be a sign of a potential slowdown for the entire AI infrastructure market. Is this that ripple effect everyone keeps talking about?
Yeah, exactly. And to really see that ripple in action, you just have to look at what happened with other chip makers,
Okay.
like Broadcom and Nvidia. They also saw their stock prices take a hit after this news about Marvell came out.
Mhm.
It really shows you just how interconnected the tech world is. When something big happens with one company, especially when it's related to a powerful trend like AI, everyone feels the impact.
Okay, I get it. It all makes sense now, but this all sounds kind of, well, a little bit doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Is this a sign that the AI bubble's about to burst? Is this like the beginning of the end for all this AI excitement?
I wouldn't go that far. It's important to remember that Marvell is still projecting pretty strong revenue for the next quarter, around $1.875 billion.
Okay, so there's still some optimism out there.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
The demand for AI solutions is still very real. Businesses, developers, everyone's eager to integrate AI into their products and services. The challenge, I think, is turning that demand into consistent, reliable profits. And that's what investors are laser focused on at the moment.
So for our listeners who might be, everyday people following this AI stuff, what's the big takeaway here?
This whole situation with Marvell, I think it's a perfect example of how even a really solid performance can get overshadowed when expectations are sky high. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a good reminder that while the AI revolution is full of incredible promise, it's going to be a wild ride, lots of ups and downs along the way. It's not all going to be smooth sailing.
It's going to be a roller coaster.
Yeah, a roller coaster, exactly.
So for anyone listening who might be thinking about investing in AI, or maybe even considering a career in this field, this is something to really keep in mind. The hype is real, the potential is huge, but it's so important to stay grounded.
Totally.
And remember that long-term success in AI, it takes more than just riding the wave of excitement. It's about really understanding the market, all its complexities, and actually delivering something valuable.
Yeah, you have to create something real, something that solves a problem. What do you think?
I think you hit the nail on the head.
All right.
And that just about wraps up our deep dive into the world of AI and Marvell technology.
It's fascinating stuff.
We've covered a lot of ground today. But the big question that remains is, what does this all mean for other companies that are riding the AI wave? Is this a sign of things to come, or is it just a temporary blip?
Who knows?
Yeah. We'll just have to wait and see how it all plays out. Thanks for joining us,
Thanks, everyone.
and until next time, keep on learning.